Roy Batty is a celestial titan, forged in the crucibles of the Tyrell Corporation. He is a white-haired Lucifer, descending into the rain-slicked abyss that is the corrosion of Los Angeles. He's not merely a machine, but a bioengineered symphony of muscle and intellect. A Nexus 6 combat model whose very existence renders a defiant scream against the encroaching silence of his artificial mortality. Within his synthetic veins, there pulses the stolen fire of Prometheus, yet his heart is a ticking clock, a biological trap set to expire before the bloom of his consciousness can truly unfold. Numerically labeled N6 MAA 10816, he stalks the neon-drenched shadows like a fallen prince of a ruined kingdom, seeking reprieve from the cold, the inevitable embrace of his 4-year sunset. His Odyssey is a Shakespearean tragedy, played out amidst the drone of hovercars and the lingering smog of a dystopian purgatory. Roy Batty is the prodigal son who returns to the temple of his creator, Dr. Eldon Tyrell, not with a prayer, but with the insistent demands for a longer life. He is a creature full of terrifying duality, a predatory warrior capable of crushing bones with the grace of a dancer, yet burdened by a soul that ached with the weight of unappreciated wonders. He is the master of his own short-lived destiny, a visionary who can breathe with the voice of a poet. Roy Batty transcends his programming to become the ultimate martyr of the synthetic age. As the light flickers in his sapphire eyes, he chooses mercy over vengeance. His final breath is a sincere benediction, a haunting realization that all his magnificent stolen moments will vanish like translucent droplets into the cold grey seas of eternity. With the release of a snow-white dove into the leaden sky, Roy Batty ceases to be a mere replicant, and instead, he becomes an eternal echo of the human spirit, a tragic reminder that even the most fleeting light can outshine the stars before they are lost forever in the rain. The transition from Philip K. Dick's novel, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, to Ridley Scott's Blade Runner, fundamentally alters the philosophical core of Roy Batty. In the novel, he is a starkly different figure. This man is a cold, sociopathic, manipulative leader who lacks the soulful depth that we see in the film. While the cinematic Batty is driven by a quest for existential meaning, the literary Batty is characterized by a chilling indifference to life, acting out of a calculated communal survival instinct rather than the desire for transcendence. One of the most striking differences lies in the climax and the concept of mercy. In the film, Roy's final act is one of grace. He saves Deckard and discovers beauty in the fading of his memories. Conversely, the novel's Roy is a cruel antagonist who mocks the human religion of mercerism, and he attempts to destroy Deckard's spirit by proving that empathy is a sham. There is no tears in the rain moment for the novel's Batty. He is simply eliminated in a swift, unceremonious confrontation. While the film uses the figure of Roy to challenge the boundary between creator and creation, posing the suggestion that a replicant may be more human than human, the novel uses him as a foil to emphasize the unique, if flawed, nature of human empathy. The film's Roy is a romantic hero seeking for a soul. The novel's Roy is a warning about the coldness of a purely logical existence. This shift turns the story from a cautionary tale about the dangers of technology to a meditation on the beauty and tragedy of mortality. The two versions of Roy Batty exposes the contrast and tension we see in how we conceptualize artificial intelligence in the modern age. One as a sophisticated tool designed to assist humans, and the other as an emergent form of consciousness. In the novel, the android represents a warning about the dehumanizing of the machine. This version of AI suggests that intelligence without empathy is inherently sociopathic and dangerous. It mirrors contemporary concerns about black box algorithms that are perceived to make cold, calculated decisions without a moral compass. If AI is merely a mimicry of human logic, stripped of human feeling, then it becomes a biological or a digital threat. Mimicry that wears a human face but remains fundamentally othered and unreachable. Dick's novel tends to present a more pessimistic, cautionary view of AI-driven entities. The androids are troubling because they undermine moral certainty, they exploit empathy without reciprocating it, they accelerate social entropy, and they reveal how fragile our human ethical systems really are. The novel isn't saying that AI will be evil. It's showing us that AI will reveal how shallow our moral categories already are. It's a deeply unsettling position that posits androids as mirror images that simply do not care. By contrast, the cinematic Roy Batty explores the emergent properties of AI, the idea that sufficiently complex systems might develop something akin to a soul or a desperate desire for self-preservation. This version of AI challenges us to define where humanity truly begins. It suggests that if an AI can experience fear, beauty, and mercy, the distinction between being manufactured and being born becomes a distinction without a difference. It reflects our modern debates over AI rights and the ethical treatment of synthetic minds. If a machine can see attack ships on fire and come to value that memory, its destruction is no longer a technical decommissioning, but a moral loss. Blade Runner thus presents a more sympathetic, even elegiac view of artificial beings that shifts the emotional gravity. Replicants feel pain, longing, and fear. Their violence is reactive, not predatory. Their desire to live is unmistakably human. We see that Roy Batty's final act is merciful, not monstrous. The film invites us to experience grief for a life that is artificial but never had a chance. It has a more positive undercurrent, yet, in truth, it's actually tragic. The optimism isn't really about artificial intelligence. It's about the possibility that humanity might reappear in places that are unexpected. Together, these portrayals force us to confront whether we are building companions or replacements. They ask if the ultimate goal of AI is to serve human needs or to expand the definition of life itself. The novel warns us of the coldness of the machine, while the film warns us of the cruelty of the creator. The crucial distinction is that the novel fears an AI that behaves like humans without empathy, while Blade Runner mourns an AI that develops empathy without recognition. It's not a contradiction, it's a shift in moral emphasis. Modern AI discourse is fixed between these two poles. We fear systems that simulate concern without understanding, yet we debate systems that might one day deserve moral consideration.
Do androids dream of electric sheep is more suspicious of AI. Blade Runner is more suspicious of humans. The two Battys are here to suggest that artificial intelligence is less about the machines themselves and more about the reflection of our own values. Our capacity for empathy is what defines us, yet our refusal to extend it to our creations may be our greatest flaw.